Welcome back to BTD6. Yes, I'm back to my normal setup, so thank you for bearing with me. However, today we're going to be doing a new map, something that I created on my own with the BTD6 map editor. We're going to be doing something I like to call forest trails. And we're going to be doing unpoppable today. We're not going to be doing chimps mode because, well, I mean, look at this. If you think I'm going to try this on chimps mode, I'm sure I'll probably try it at some point, so you're probably right. So the reason why I wanted to do Unpoppable right now is because I just wanted to get the map out there, right? I did, I looked through everything. Everything should be good, but I just wanted to get the map out there, maybe so you guys can maybe, give it a shot or something like that. I will eventually do Chips mode, maybe. It depends on how I feel. But right now, I just want to get the map out there. And because this map is kind of a test, this map wasn't really meant to be a serious thing. It was just something that I kind of threw together to really test out the power of said map tool. And despite this, I think it did actually come out fairly well. It looks like an actual forest with two different trails in it. And that's kind of the feature of this map, is the fact that there is two tracks that you have to deal with. I believe it was a BTD5 map that I had the two separate tracks, only, without blockers, because that's not a thing in BTD5, but BTD6 it is. So, yeah, this map is going to be, it's going to be a thing. So there really is no good place to put farms or get some actual, farm money going. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm actually going to be using Merchantmen. So during my initial testing, I was actually able to get up to round 28 in Chimps mode here because, well, I mean, it is possible to do a 3 Dart Monkey start on this map. It is just very difficult. The Dart Monkey there's only 1 Dart Monkey can be allowed over here because this area you need 2. But the positioning of the Dart Monkey on the left side is actually very specific, and it's a little bit of a challenge to get actually started. Once you do get started, things actually do start going pretty well. However, the upcoming round 28, the lead balloons, I failed on there because, well, I failed to get the acidic mixture dip on the alchemist because I actually miscalculated some money. So the chimps mode run ended right at lead balloons. So the first mob is fast approaching here. It's actually on this round. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can't actually pop this thing without too many issues. I went for a sharpshooter, which should be able to deal with the mob class fairly good, and then yeah, so I can clean up the rest. So that should be good. So honestly, I'll probably meet you when we start seeing some issues. Basically 63. So here we go with round 63. I don't think 63 is going to be too much of an issue. We have an elite sniper. Elite sniper should be able to just clean up everything. Yeah, elite sniper is it's boss. However, what I wanted to try out today is I wanted to try out something that got a bit of a massive buff recently. The Carpet of Spikes. Carpet of Spikes got an extreme buff to its popping power this update for some odd reason that I don't know. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to use the ability, I'm just going to use the ability every now and then. But what I want to try is and get a Carpet of Spikes up, because I have a prediction that the Carpet of Spikes is going to be absolutely busted. 75. The first round that might actually cause an issue here. We do have both sides abilities if we need them, but I just want to see how this is going to go. No abilities, just straight up, just letting my towers do their thing and pop the balloons on themselves. It's going well so far. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. We can always use an ability if needed. But, okay, we actually do have a bit of an issue on the left side here. We have 2 BFBs stacked on top of each other. It actually shouldn't be too bad, because the first BFB went down, and now, yeah, 75 is not much of an issue, not with an elite sniper, and then we get the Carpet of Spikes up. And yes, I knew I was sitting on the money for the Carpet of Spikes that entire time. I just wanted to see if 75 would go down without the Carpet of Spikes. But here we go, Carpet of Spikes is up. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give it a village. If I can, I'm going to give it jungle drums here. And there's also something else that I would like to go over today. because now that this guy has jungle drums, I want to get the other tower that I want to use today, and we're gonna go for the top path. And now it may seem overused because it's just like, oh, Francois, I mean, like, top path blue has always been good, right? This is true, but somehow they managed to buff the top path even more, and thanks to a recent video being able to see that the glue gunner is able to solo 98 on his own is just the top path anyway. The balloon solver, man, like, he's good. So the first Oh My God, I don't expect this first Oh My God's gonna be an issue, not with the carpet spikes on the field, but I just wanted to have this guy up just in case, to give him some primary mentoring. I'm also going to probably go for something else over here involving the dart monkeys, because it's primary mentoring, man. You can't just pass that up. But for this side, I have a sneaking suspicion that the carpet spikes will be able to hold it all on his own. But I want to get something else on that side just to feel a little bit safer, you know what I mean? So here we are, we're on round 94, and I want to say this now, there's been absolutely no issues. I sold the boats to get more of a defense going. I'm trying to see if I can't go for a super brittle on this side, because with a super brittle and the dart monkey army, the bad balloon shouldn't be an issue. Especially with the crossover master over here. The crossover master, he has some range. So at 95, I don't think 95 is going to be too bad. I mean, like, we have the carpet spikes on this side. He should be able to hold off this entire side on its own. And I'm surprised that the dart monkeys are doing as well as they are. Mind you, we do have the balloon solver over here, but I'm surprised that this is actually going as well as it is on this side over here. Specifically the left side, not the right side. But that actually went down fairly easy. I'm impressed. So I was about to beat 98, but I decided to back out and try it again just for y'all. So 98, this biggest balloon level in the game here. This is not gonna be an issue. It's really not. Let me get my ninja up again, just in case the left side causes me some issues. Gonna go with a ninja, but we're gonna use sizeability because the right side is causing me a little bit of grief. The left side, we don't pay attention to the left side anymore. Left side should be fine. The right side is gonna go down, I want to say, fairly easily, especially with the newly buffed carpet spikes. Carpet spikes, like, if you aren't using this thing, then you are missing out. And if you aren't using the balloon solver, there is something wrong with you, because both of these towers are just ridiculous. This guy right here managed, with a little bit of help from the elite sniper, obviously, managed to deal with round 98 on his own. Ever since I got this guy up, I have not been dealing with the right side at all. The right side has been fine. But here we go with the bad balloon. I don't think the bad balloon is going to be an issue. If it is, then I'm going to be very impressed. But I doubt bad balloon is going to be much of an issue at all. We're just going to use Super Monkey Fan Club it, slow it down, just to have a little bit more insurance, and there we go. We beat Impoppable on my very first custom map. That is all for today's video. If you did like it, you know, comment, like, subscribe, all of that, YouTuber. You know how it goes by now, man. I'm sure you do. I'll see you later. How are DDTs so fast? You think with being a Moab class balloon, a large blimp, it would be slow, especially because it has lead properties. But somehow they're fast. How?